Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by English Mountain Spring Water. We drink it on the show. I drink it at home. Others on the show drink it at their homes. If you think water is water, that means you've never had English Mountain Spring Water. Zero aftertaste, folks. And if you don't know what it means to say water has zero aftertaste, that means you've never had English Mountain Spring Water. EnglishMountainH2O.com is where you can go to learn more about this water we drink on set and that I like so much. It is really good, and it's right up the road in Dandridge, Tennessee. English Mountain Spring Water. All right, we got the full group out here. Tennessee's hearing with the NCAA is this week, Wednesday through Friday. The results won't be known for at least 6 weeks after the hearing, possibly more. But I keep hearing and reading that if Tennessee gets penalties it does not agree with, the school may take the NCAA to court over the matter. I've been wrong before, but when last time we came up with a legal deal, I was the one saying, settle this Title IX deal. It will cost you less than the legal fees. Now, I had some inside dope telling me what they were asking for, but I was right on that one. I have no inside information on this one. None. But I still say this is bluster because I can't imagine UT would want to keep this in the press any longer, would want to spend money on more legal fees for this, and would sue an organization that it's a part of in a case where it was hit with 18 major violations, which is a lot, and key, in a case where the chancellor has already gone out at a press conference and says the violations were stunning and shocking. I don't think you could win it. I think it's going to cost you too much. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't buy that they would sue the NCAA if they don't like the penalties that they're handed. Your guys' take.
I don't either, and I think it'd be a bad move because when you get, if you sue them and you have coaches or whatever going under oath, there's no telling what is going to come out of that. So I don't think that would be a wise move at all.
The discovery process would be kind of ugly. Plus, they're under oath. Yeah.
They may find some things that were not discovered earlier.
Right.
And so I'm staying away from that.
When was the last time somebody sued the NCAA and won? Is one of the first things and how long is this going to drag out? You want to move on from this as fast as you can, and it's just that would just drag it on and on. It would be like Bruce Pearl times 10. The way it goes on.
It sounds like something, to me, it sounds like something a school would leak to make their fans feel like they're going to fight. We're fighting this because fans always want to fight it. They're not thinking about, oh, wait a second, this would just keep it in the news. You drag out. You can run the risk of now you're going to have to turn over your cell phones to them, the discovery process. All this other, they're just wanting to fight. And I get that. I think there'd be a lot of media people who'd say, yeah, fight them. And not look at the fine print of it, which is a little bit more of a catch. You guys, do you think they would sue the NCAA? Are we wrong over here?
I would think
Please say yes. Fight with us.
Yeah, I would think that you're right. I am confident no major college sports program wants to enter a discovery process. None of them, Tennessee included. Now, if there is a surprising bowl ban, Tennessee's not allowed in the postseason in 2024, like that's not something Tennessee would want to accept for sure. So maybe that could change the conversation, but I'm confident Tennessee wants to end this more quickly than allow it to drag out further.
And the odds of them getting a bowl ban are
that would really surprise me.
That would be shocking.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I don't think it'd be significant enough to where they would want to go through those links of a lawsuit to defend itself. So at that point, and I'm guessing Josh Heupel and the coaching staff would say, let's just get this done. We'll move on. We overcame it initially when it was still out there. We can overcome it again. It won't be significant enough, and I don't think they would go to those links.
I think the main thing from what I had been hearing was the NCAA wanted to give Tennessee significant scholarship reductions over a 4-year period and reduce the number of visits they could have from 56 to I don't know what that number is.
Yeah.
Those were the two things. And so Tennessee might just pick a number. Well, we'll take 4 over a year for 4 years. We're not taking 10 a year for 4 years. So maybe you can negotiate some of that. But regardless, I'm not going to court because I don't want some additional issues found that had not been discovered.
4 years is, I hadn't heard that number, so that's pretty tough. That's if it's multiple over 4 years, that's pretty tough. But at the same time, again, I don't know. It's money. I don't think you'd win it in the end because you're suing yourself, basically. You're a part of the organization. And you've already had your chancellor come out and say, my God, you're not going to believe what we did. So it's hard to win that in court. And you don't want to turn over your cell phones. and go under oath or under earth. You certainly don't want to go under earth.
You don't want to be
That's where
digging
the
under
pro-
earth.
That's where the program was before Josh Heupel arrived. You were under earth, and he resurrected you. But it is interesting, though, that this has gotten out there, and there are a lot of people saying they will fight. Maybe they would. Hopefully, it won't be anything that devastating that would force them to do it. But I do think the failure to monitor thing, it's like we're giving you credit for working with us. That's why you didn't get lack of institutional control. But you should have seen what was going on. And UT's like, no, how would we know? So that's the downside.
One quick thing, I thought that if you had only one violation, you were fine, but when you got that many, I don't see you winning that.
Agreed. See you all next week. Thank you for watching The Sports Source.